Welcome to the evening episode of Toothy Trivia. I'm your host, Emma, and I hope you had an awesome day. I'm going to tell you about another show by Podcast Playground while you floss and get your toothbrush ready, so go ahead and get started with that. Wacky News is hosted by Jackson and Dylan. They are kids just like us, and each episode, with the help of the Wacky News machine, they bring us a cool news story from around the world that is actually interesting to kids, not boring adult news. Each episode also has a number of kid-friendly wacky jokes that are sure to make you giggle. If you subscribe to Wacky News, you will always get the latest episodes and can impress your friends with cool stories and funny jokes on the bus, at school, during lunch, or whenever you want. Just go to podcastplayground.com to learn more about and subscribe to Wacky News. Now it's time to get those teeth of yours brushed. Are you ready? Let's go! Today's trivia theme is natural wonders of the world. The northern lights are constantly changing in design, size, patterns, and colors. Auroras appear as glowing sheets or dancing waves in any number of colors. Green, red, and blue are the most popular. Vikings used to believe the northern lights were shiny weapons used by immortal warriors in the sky. The beautiful lights are actually caused by electrons from solar winds that mix with gases in the atmosphere and cause the gases to glow. The Pari-Kutun volcano is around 10,000 feet tall. Amazingly, the volcano started underground in the cornfield of a farmer. In 1943, smoke and steam started rising from a hole in the ground. A few days later, however, it had grown above ground to the size of a house. Within a year, the entire town was covered in lava, and the volcano continued to grow and erupt for 8 more years. It is an active volcano, meaning it has had at least one eruption during the last 10,000 years, and is expected to erupt again. The Pari-Kutun volcano last erupted in 1952. Victoria Falls is the largest waterfall in the world based on width and height. A constant rainbow can be seen in front of the falls, and it is often the brightest during the early part of the day. Victoria Falls is about 3 times the height of Niagara Falls. The falls are home to a lot of wildlife, including elephants and hippos. The Grand Canyon was made by the Colorado River. The river has run through the area, carving the rock into a canyon for almost 2 billion years. The ancient Pueblo Indians used to live in the Grand Canyon over 3,000 years ago. They used the caves for shelter and stored grain in rooms they cut out of the rocks. And you're done. Weren't those 2 minutes easy? And don't forget to go to podcastplayground.com and subscribe to Toothy Trivia so you can get every episode and never rush your brushing again.